Welcome back. We're going to be heading off to Celdic now. But we just need to make sure we pick up a few chests before we head there. And take out a few enemies as well.
Let's get them.
Let's get them.
Let's move.
Just come out with like... See if we can get all three. Is there a spot? It's like, I don't think there's going to be a spot there, is there? No. There.
Sure thing.
I love all those debuffs we've got going on. I absolutely love them. Golden Sphere. Again, I don't think I'm gonna get them. Let's get rid of those two though.
Here you go.
Now for the count. And they're not much of a bother. We got those lovely crits coming our way.
I'm up.
Yeah, that's good because then we get the crit at the right time. We've got crits going all over the place at the moment.
Let's move.
Like, you'll be very dead as a result of this. I'm not using Rush, so I want to hold on to that.
Sure thing. Now, got you.
Use it in a boss fight, something like that.
You nailed it, Rean.
Thanks, but that was all you.
Yeah, Estelle there. It's this adorable little Estelle. Being all chibi-like. I mean, we should fight you, but we'll probably have to.
Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
Had a few of those guys elsewhere. I'm sure there's another chest. Yeah, there we go. So sort of thing. I'm sure there was another chest around here. Someone went around and refilled them all in between the games, as you do. Triple dot. It'd only take a few hours on foot from here. You're wondering how things are over in Trista. If it's bugging you that much, we could always go take a look. Do we have the time? Not for detours. Celdic's right over there. I know we're short on time, but still. It's obvious that it's on your mind. And trust me, people work better if they've got less on their mind to weigh them down. You sure you don't mind? All I want is to get a rough idea of how things are in the region. That shouldn't take up too much time, I think. I'm up for it. Let's get this over with. To Trista! Is there a chest here? I felt like there should have been a chest there, but no. Get the wolfy guy. Should really do some total stuff. Come back here.
Bring it on.
Damn wolfy thingies.
I'm up.
Right, Zero Arts Golden Sphere.
Here you go.
Nice.
My
Nice. Gale.
Second form. Gale.
Ooh. Hit you, mate. Well, I'm just gonna dodge it. I'm just gonna dodge it. Let's see if he dodged this. If it dodged it, it would have been hilarious.
Let's keep moving.
Be like, what? This Rean just can't hit things anymore. Like, what's going on?
Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
Some Sepet Shield 2. Yep, I knew it was going to be that. Shield 2. The return. Let's take on a thing. Dandelion.
Bring it on.
Thing.
Here I go.
Yeah.
There. Ha!
And technically, us killing these, shouldn't it actually spread the seeds and generate more? Oh no. You'd think so. Golden Sphere.
Here you go.
Do-do-do-do-do. Bosh.
Sorry. That's it for you.
Almost leveled up there. The sun beaming down.
It's my first time on this highway, actually.
Oh, yeah? This area wasn't part of your field study then, I'm guessing.
That was it? You're not going to reply to him? That's kind of rude, Rean. I mean, I'd expect better from you, to be honest. Just like, I'm just not going to say anything. Just not going to reply to that. How dare you say that to me? A pom!
Enemy sighted. Let's take him out. Here I go.
No more attacks it is then.
Sit. Sure thing.
It's just so weird how quickly we're getting stuff on it. Golden Sphere. Damn, you just destroyed yourself because of that. Don't even need to do Golden Sphere now. Just killed itself, essentially. Blind. Blind works so well for us because of that, and it's like, bam, dead.
Well, that's that.
Oh, it's so good having these blinds around right now. I don't think that'll play out well in the future, but right now, very, very good. Alright, if I'm right, there should be one more chest around somewhere. I'm assuming it's up here. Yes, there you are. And
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
if I recall, this is a fishing spot.
Oh, I could probably fish here.
May as well. Fish! I've had one of them. Again, though, I want to get this up as quickly as possible.
Not
It
bad.
will lead to some lovely rewards if I get my rank up. Have I had one of them? I don't recall. It looks familiar, but that could just be because it looks familiar. They use the same fish all over the place in this series.
Not bad.
Like the bruh fish is everywhere. The bruh fish. That's how it's pronounced, by the way. I think I've had you. We'll find out soon enough, won't we?
Not what I had in mind.
First time bonus, so. There we go! Gold angler. Now I just need to find her, that's the problem. Like, well, I need to get back to Ymir to fix that issue. Okay, let's head off towards Trista now then. Along the yellow brick road. Can't believe what I'm seeing. Looks like they've set up a checkpoint. All those armored cars. Even got a few soldats on watch too. Man, I can't believe they got those things stationed at checkpoints. Looks like Trista's being really heavily guarded. This route does lead to the capital as well, so that's no surprise. Triple dot. Well, there's no getting through there, unfortunately. Sorry, this was a waste of time. No, not at all. Thanks to you, I get back to focusing on the task at hand. Seriously, thanks. Hey, no need to thank me. To be honest, I was just hoping I'd be able to get in contact with old Micht. Oh, didn't realize you guys were that close. Salim was always around him when he was breaking out sardines. Maybe. I've known him for years. I figured talking to him would be the fastest way to figure out what's going on elsewhere in the country. Oh well. Well, we're not going to achieve much hanging around here. We best get out of here before they spot us. Yeah, we're not too far from Celdic. Keep pressing that. Do you know what's causing that at the moment? It's Yakuza, because that's the run button. For me, anyway. Don't know, other people might have set it up different, you know, playing on PC and all that. It's just that press that once and then boom, I'm running. That's the best way of putting it. Right, Celdic. The market town. See? Market Weathercock! Doesn't even have a weathercock, that's what's weird. Why is it called a weathercock if it doesn't even have a weathercock? Very confusing. It's been a while since the last time I was in Celdic. Those farmers said things were tense here, but I was expecting worse. Yeah, it doesn't actually seem that bad, even with the odd armored car here and there. That's probably evidence of how much there's wars going in the Alliance's favor. So they've let that get to their heads, have they? Just start asking around to see if we can get anything out of the townsfolk. I was hoping someone knows something about the rest of Class 7. Right, oh, but one warning. Sure you don't need me to tell you this, but you're pretty high on the Noble Alliance's wanted list. Even if you're in plain clothing, try not to stand out too much, otherwise it's all over. Understood? Okay, let's get to work. And technically, right now, Rean should be dressed slightly differently. If we actually, equipment... Should be dressed like that, but... Is that case of like, I still like the winter look. I mean, look at that, it's lovely. Lovely. It's definitely going with that in this. That feels more like plain clothes, like you were saying. It's just like, yeah. All inconspicuous, like. My sister's finally came back. I shouldn't be happy about it, but I cannot help it. I missed her lots when she was gone. I'm happy Becky's back home. I'm not happy she's all sad, though. That's why I want to cheer up soon. Anyone else around here? I can still hardly believe this is all happening. It should be enough that my sweet Becky's come home, but how can I stay relieved when I'm so worried about our future? The Noble Alliance says they'll lower our taxes if they win the war, but I'm not sure if I buy that. Who knows what the future has in store for us? I think it was around this part I was starting to be like, oh, yeah, I can understand the speaking the NPCs, because now we understand Becky more. It's like, I was very much at the point, around this point in Cold Steel 2, where it started to evolve, that idea of like, I want to start speaking to the NPCs, and when I got to Cold Steel 3, I'll do that, I'll speak to all the NPCs. And then when I go from the replays, I'll speak to all the NPCs, and then get to a point where I'll come back here and understand the characters. So that's where we're at now. It worked out. I really cannot be bothered with anything right now. Especially with the Grand Market as dead as it is. Is that a Thor's uniform? Pretty sure I know you from somewhere. Black hair, diligent attitude. Rean? Is that you? Becky? You know her? Yeah, we're in the same year at Thor's. How'd you wind up here, Becky? Now hold up. You're the one that should be explaining yourself first. You can tell me all about Blondie here while you're at it. Okay, maybe we should all calm down a little first. Rean gave her a brief explanation of how he'd come to visit Celdic. Well, I was daft thinking I'd understand any of that. So basically, you're looking for the rest of Class 7. That's the gist of it. You managed to make it from Thor's to here on your own, right? Gotta be impressed. Sort of, what's the best way to describe it? It's like, it's really, really, really black, but not like, it's sort of like an extremely dark grey. Yeah. Truth is, you guys secured an escape route for us. That's how I managed to make it back all the way here. He was the student working at Kleist & Co., if I remember correctly. Helped, huh? Does that mean he's not here now? I've got no idea what happened to him after that. The little Bam chose the worst time to act all cool. Might be a little insensitive of me to ask right now, but do you have any info about Thor's or the other students? Anything on Class 7 in particular would be a huge help. The girl I escaped with is over at the church. Other than that, I've got no idea. The provincial army don't really care much about us normal students either. Really? Yeah. I was questioned a fair bit when I first got here, but after that, they just let me do whatever. It's probably enough of them just knowing that they can keep an eye on you. The second you start acting suspicious, they can swoop in and toss you in the slammer. And they probably see Class 7 as the most suspicious of all. Yeah, I know we'll have to sleep with one eye open around here. Well, thanks for letting us know, Becky. Just try to lay low for now. Yeah, that was the plan. Not like I've got the motivation to do anything with the Grand Market in the sad state. Poor Becky. My dad keeps asking me to help with the store, but I honestly can't be bothered. Hard to find the motivation when the Grand Market's in this sad state. Hard to find the motivation to do anything with the Grand Market in this sad state. Aw, poor Becky. Poor Becky. Wanna give her a hug. Grand old hug. Grand market old hug. Oh. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't jealous of the lucky bastards making a name for themselves at the Twins Dragon Bridge. Today again. Why won't they let me pilot one of the Celdics too? Splendid. Simply splendid. It won't be long now until the remainder of the Imperial Army in Koritsyn is wiped out. Let's exterminate them swiftly and restore our Empire's dignity. You there, with the black hair. Where have I seen you before? Oh, crap. Must be imagining things. Either way, beat it. Our guardhouse is no place for commoners. Don't forget that we're the ones keeping Celdic from getting pulled into this war. Sure you are, mate. Vegetables and seasonings really are far too expensive these days. This is all because of the Noble Alliance. I don't want them to hear me saying it, but I really, really hate them. Soldiers here are nothing but trash, causing problems wherever they go. Wish they'd just leave already. But they're protecting the town from getting caught up in the war. As much as it pains me to do this, I've made up my mind. I'm closing up shop and heading back home. Doing business isn't exactly easy these days. And there's my family to worry about. Maybe I can come back once this war's over and done with. Look forward to seeing you all again if that day comes. I wish you well, York. Please give the market manager my regards when he gets back. Crazy how York's a good friend of the market manager's. And crazier how he's one of Celdic's legendary merchants. That's why he's here helping out while the market manager's busy handling other issues. Kinda hard to believe that this is the same pervy drunkard that spent the entire day at the Weathercock. He's like a completely different person now. You've come a long way these past few years, Lizzie. Especially up top. Keep that up and I'll tell the market manager. Okay, maybe not. I've been helping the market manager, thanks to York putting in a good word for me. It's pretty difficult, to be honest, but I want to do as much as I can for his sake. No, I want to speak to York. As much as I'd like to stop you, you seem like you've made up your mind. Sorry for bringing this up out of the blue. Don't even worry about it. The Grand Market always values a merchant's freedom. I'll take care of the rest for you. I wish you well. Thank you for everything. Things may seem tough, but don't forget that the Grand Market survived through the turmoil of the Middle Ages, too. There's no need to worry about us. We'll pull through somehow. Yeah, we'll see. If you're looking for Otto, I'm afraid he isn't here at the moment. He's left to make an appeal to the provincial army about the tax increases and railway restrictions. Maybe at war, but they can't expect us to put up with everything. Managing to get by thanks to York and Lenz's assistance. But Celdic's very nature means that the town will be in danger if this keeps up. Yeah, it's like, it's the market town. It's the market town. It's like, come on. Stupid provincial army. What's going on here? Hello, sir. Our taxes have been bumped up thanks to this war. We thought it was bad enough, but man, doesn't help knowing they're using our money to fund the war either. It really kills your motivation to get anything done. Pretty much all of us just begrudgingly dealing with this. Not that we can voice our complaints with the provincial army hovering around us like a bad smell. Good way to describe them. What's going on in here? Ooh, quite a bit. Let's go upstairs first, actually. Well. Hello, Anton. My friend Ricky was on his way to Heimdall right before the war broke out. No one's spotted him ever since. Ricky, where are you? Aw, May, I'll give him a hug. I went through a heck of a time trying to get to Heimdall, but I couldn't find any signs of him there either. Don't worry, Ricky. I'll find you no matter what it takes. See, that's what I'm going to keep a keen interest on. I want to see what happens like with the Ricky situation. I need to know. I need to know. Who would have guessed that getting my hands on a train ticket would be this difficult? I only came here to conduct some quick business, and now I'm stuck waiting here for the inspection process to finish. Imagine the days when traveling here from Heimdall took less than an hour ago. Trains coming and going to Heimdall are subject to thorough inspections. Not expecting it to be this much of an issue, though. Not going to be able to conduct an efficient business like this. Oh, if it isn't Toval! Wait, you're one of the people from Class 7, aren't you? What a surprise! Hey there, Louise. You're looking as chipper as always. I was kind of worried about this place, but everything seems to be fine. Things were crazy when the war first broke out, actually. The train stopped all of a sudden and people couldn't get home. So we had to pack them all in here so they'd have somewhere to sleep. Even had people sleeping out in the hallways. But yeah, the situation has definitely improved since then. Though I guess that doesn't change the fact that we're super busy right now. Times must be pretty tough for all the merchants, but I'm sure everything will work out soon enough. Times like this are when you need to rely on positive thinking. Bit difficult to do positive thinking in a war. Seems like the provincial army's requisition goods from pretty much everyone. They even make us farmers hand over a portion of our harvest. They don't give a hoot about the time we spent growing them either. Life would be hell if you even think about going against the soldiers. Drinking's the only way to ease my woes these days. Alright then, 11 mirror it is. Let me remind you that I am taking a fairly large hit from this. You sure you'll be able to get 200, right? You bet. I ain't a man who goes back on his word. Time's tough, so I've started selling more than just processed goods. Took me forever to get a store of my own, so you can bet I ain't giving up on it anytime soon. No. Speak to these two. Been working together with Marco for a little while now. It's interesting. His prices are rather harsh, but he's able to get his hands on supplies in bulk. It's a hard thing to do these days. We've had our fair share of disputes, really. But things are working out between us now, I'd say. Yeah, you're probably better than you were. Wait a minute. Aren't you one of Sarah's students? What are you doing here? With Toval, no less. Hello, Mom. I see things haven't changed much here. Hey, Margot. You're looking well. Last time we saw each other was when I came for that request, yeah? Been a while. Toval aside, shouldn't you be in hiding, young man? The provincial army was searching for you not that long ago. No one seems to suspect us yet. So we should be fine for now. Maybe don't slam your hands down. I doubt they'll notice us, so long as we don't do anything too crazy. Well, if you say so. It's a relief to know you're okay. Are you going to be staying here? We're actually not sure what we'll be doing for now. More importantly than where we're staying, there's something we'd like to ask you. He explained why he and Toval came to Celdic. So you're searching for your classmates. Based on what we know, they're somewhere around here. You wouldn't happen to have any leads at all, would you? Sorry, can't say that I do. Barely get anyone new coming in as it is, thanks to all the train restrictions. And I would only be able to recognize the students who came with you last time. That's true. Well, just knowing they aren't staying here is a big help. By the way, we had heard that things were pretty tense here, but seems to be relatively peaceful from what I can tell. Well, there hasn't been any direct effect on the town itself. Rumor has it, there's fighting going on over near the eastern border, though. Over by the fortress. Yes, seems like the Imperial Army is holding their line of defense over there. A solid one at that, too. They said the Provincial Army is struggling to break through. The Twin Dragons Bridge is over that way, too, actually. They must be fighting with the troops there. Yes, well, that's why a lot of us are worried. They're fighting that close by, and who knows when Celdic will get caught up in it. That is an unfortunate possibility. The market manager's been doing what he can to prevent the worst. But the provincial army doesn't exactly inspire confidence in their willingness to keep us safe, you know? If only this war would just be over and done with. I feel you. Thanks for the info, Margot. You be sure to watch your back, alright? Same to you too. Be careful out there. Thanks for letting me know you're okay. Haven't been able to get a hold of Sarah yet, though. Can't help but worry. Hey, this is Sarah we're talking about. I'm sure she's fine. Yes, hoping at least. Just try not to stand out too much, you hear? The last thing we want is something happening to you. Well, be careful. Thank you for your concern. Getting by, so don't you worry about us. Louise is doing a good job of brightening the mood for everyone, too. She really is one impressive girl. Now, if only this war would end already. Yeah, it'll be a little while before that happens. I mean, the tensions have been bubbling for a while, so... Oh? You wouldn't happen to be one of those students who sorted things out at the park early this year, would you? That's right. Wait! Was that you, Johnson? Someone you know? Yeah, we first met on our field study here back in April. Looks like you've kicked the drinking habit. Is it safe to assume that you got your job back? Oh man, I'm embarrassed you had to see me like that. You're right though, the market manager put in a good word for me. Before I knew it, I was a park ranger again. Of course, that hardly matters right now when the park's closed due to the war. All I can really do at the moment is repair the front entrance. That's a shame. Hate to say it, but that works out in our favor. No risk of anyone coming across Valimar, the Ashen Knight, if it's closed. In the meantime, anyway, doubt we'll be able to leave him there for too long before someone notices. I'm gathering materials from our repairs to the park entrance, so I'll be here in Celdic for a while. If you ever need anything, let me know. Thank you. I'll let you know if anything comes up then. I really owe you guys for everything you did for me. I'd never have gotten rehired if not for you. This job means the world to me. Of course, I'm not exactly getting much work done right now with it being closed and all. The park itself has been rather strange too. The monsters have become far more aggressive for one. Who knows when it'll be back in business at this rate. Vegetables and seasonings really are far too expensive these days. This is all because of the Noble Alliance. I don't want them to hear me saying it, but I really, really hate them. Did I speak to you already? I felt like Are you the one patrolling around here all the way? I want to check the station here. It's a shame we can't use the train. Just to be a quick journey away. But not much we can do about it. We'd best get back to searching. There we go. I just wanted to see what would happen there. Not down there yet. Into here. Everyone's yammering on about this war impacting their sales and whatnot. Worrying about how they're gonna quit. Then there's us. The little blacksmith shop out in the sticks. Never had many customers even during the best of times. That's why we're staying right here. Market manager's working as hard as he can. And we're gonna do the same. If you need something made, just give me a shout. I'll give you nothing but the best. Good to know. My old man's one of the most old-fashioned people you'll ever meet. Kid you not, he went after some soldiers who came in the other day because he didn't like their attitude. I wish he'd realize what sort of situation we're in right now. Don't let the laid-back look fool you. My old man's as stubborn and old-fashioned as they come. Attitude's gonna get him in some real trouble one of these days. Be alright. Take that, you big dumbo. If you want to get your revenge, you'll have to catch me first. Alright. Those two never change. Life's hard for everyone these days, but they just don't care. They really need to grow up soon. I don't know why, but life's hard for everyone these days. They stop fighting and do their part in helping out. Meow indeed. Get back here, Jake. That's one bug in my pocket too many. You're gonna pay. Oh my. Who we got in here then? Hello? We have so many people coming here to the church these days that none of us have much time to rest. Things have gotten a little better ever since an apprentice sister started helping us out, though. She works efficiently, and I've never heard her complain no matter how much work we pile on her. Truly inspiring. I sent the apprentice sister out to the Grand Market to retrieve some goods for us. But now that I think of it, she's been gone for quite some time. Wonder what could be keeping her. Yeah, we'll investigate her soon enough. We're lucky that Celdic's surrounded by so many farms. Even the war can't take that big a toll on our fruit supplies. Best thing about fruit is that you can make juice out of it whenever you're too busy to eat it. Yeah, give it a try. Oh! I'm too old to follow all this talk of the Noble Alliance soldats and what not. It's plain to see that we've hit some very, very, very dark times. Who knows when things here will take another turn for the worse. You'll be right, Celdic. I plan on heading to Bereahard, but there's still no sign of the train. There's no point in standing around waiting though, so I've come here to pray. It's not exactly easy to stay calm when there's a war going on after all. Seeing all those soldiers around town is really making me nervous. So how long can this keep up? This church has become a gathering place for those who have lost their homes or simply fled from the horrors of war. To me, it's a sign that this civil war will only lead to more and more turmoil as it continues to rage. It pains me that I can do little more than provide comfort to those who the war has already affected. Perhaps this is a trial passed down to us by Adios herself. What I can do now is support everyone to the best of my ability. If you ever find yourselves in need, please do stop by. May Adios be with you. Thank you. Right, so I'm thinking we'll end this part here then, and in the next part we'll head on down into the Grand Market and see what's going on with this mystery sister somewhere down there. So see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.